Picture this. You get a call from your daughter. She's crying. She says she's been kidnapped. Her voice is shaking, so you believe her. Until you find out she's safe at school. This wasn't her voice. It was AI. This isn't the future, this is now. AI isn't just about building tools, it's building threats, and criminals have already figured out how to use them. In this video, we're diving deep into how AI is fueling a new wave of crime and what you could do to protect yourself before it's too late. Let's begin by exploring the most alarming ways AI is being exploited by criminals today. Each of these methods show how advanced and dangerous the technology has become in the wrong hands. Number 1. Voice cloning and deepfake impersonation. Voice cloning has become incredibly accessible. With just a few seconds of someone's voice, scrapped from TikTok, podcast, or voicemail, criminals can generate convincing audio of anyone saying anything. These tools use advanced neural networks to mimic speech patterns, tone, and even breathing. The results are often indistinguishable from the real thing, especially when you're caught off guard. In one real-world case, a mother in Arizona received a call in which a voice sounding exactly like her daughter's sobbed and claimed that she had been kidnapped. It turned out to be a scam using voice cloning technology. The criminals demanded a ransom before the mother realized her daughter was actually safe. This type of emotional manipulation relies heavily on panic and urgency, making it even harder to detect in the moment. Beyond family impersonation, corporate fraud is another arena where voice cloning has shown to be dangerous. In the UK, a CEO was tricked into wiring $243,000 after receiving a call from someone who sounded exactly like his boss. The scammer used AI-generated voice to convince the CEO that it was a routine transfer. These cases illustrate how this technology can bypass traditional safeguards through psychological manipulation. As we move from voice to text, let's look at how AI is making written scams more convincing than ever. Number 2. Phishing, supercharged by AI. With traditional phishing scams, you could usually see what was going on when you see glaring typos, broken English, or generic language. Today, scammers use large language models like ChatGPT to craft professional, personalized, and highly convincing messages. These messages often mimic internal corporate communication, trusted services, or even known contacts. The effectiveness of these scams lies in their realism. In 2023, cybersecurity researchers flagged a wave of phishing emails that replicated internal Microsoft communications with stunning accuracy. These AI-generated messages used company logos, proper formatting, and realistic context. Even trained professionals reported difficulty distinguishing them from genuine internal memos. These attacks are no longer random. AI allows scammers to tailor phishing messages using scraped personal data from LinkedIn, Twitter, and other public sources. They reference actual job titles, company projects, and recent social media posts. The result is hyper-targeted emails that pass as legitimate. The danger is no longer in poor execution, it's in perfection. Now that we've seen how scammers deceive with words, let's examine how they manipulate entire conversations. Number 3. Social engineering bots. Social engineering has always been about exploiting human trust. AI has taken this to a new level. By using natural language processing and sentiment analysis, bots can now carry out long, personalized conversations. They build rapport, earn trust, and manipulate victims into revealing private information or sending money. A rapidly growing use case is in romance scams. AI-powered bots create compelling fake profiles and maintain months-long conversations with victims. These bots use information gathered from public social media to make conversations feel genuine. Victims often believe they're forming real relationships. The emotional investment makes the eventual request for money seem natural. In fact, in 2022, the FBI reported over $700 million in losses due to romance scams in the US alone. Many of these scams now involve AI-augmented interactions. Bots are increasingly used in crypto scams as well, convincing users to join fake investment communities or send funds to illegitimate wallets. The future threat is even more alarming. AI agents capable of adapting in real time and simulating human-like relationships across email, chat, or even video calls. But AI isn't just talking to you, it's also learning how to break into your systems. Let's look at the next one. Number 4, AI-assisted cyber attacks. AI is making it easier than ever for criminals to launch sophisticated cyber attacks. Previously, writing effective malware required a high level of programming skill. Now, AI-powered code generators can write or mutate malware with little technical knowledge required. These tools can scan for vulnerabilities, produce polymorphic code, and even suggest strategies for avoiding antivirus detection. For example, cybersecurity firm Checkpoint found evidence in 2023 of attackers using AI tools to develop malicious code. These tools provided detailed explanations and error correction, even allowing novice hackers to create functional exploits. Some platforms on the dark web are even offering malware as a service packages that include AI generation options. What makes these threats more dangerous is their adaptability. Some malware now adjusts its payload based on the operating system or browser it detects on the victim's machine. Others use AI to hide in plain sight, blending with normal user behavior to avoid detection. It's no longer a question of if you'll be targeted, it's a question of whether your system will even recognize the threat in time. And when all else fails, criminals are simply creating fake people to bypass security. Number 5, fake identities and synthetic fraud. With just a few clicks, criminals can now create realistic fake identities. AI tools generate human-like faces, design fake IDs, and build believable social media profiles. These synthetic identities are then used to commit various forms of financial fraud, from credit card applications to insurance claims. In one high-profile case, fraudsters used AI-generated selfies to bypass biometric verification at multiple online banks. These faces matched the required facial recognition protocols, and accompanying documentation, also AI-generated, passed all digital checks. This kind of fraud is nearly impossible to detect without highly advanced forensics. Synthetic identity fraud is one of the fastest growing financial crimes in the world. It combines stolen data with AI-generated information to create Frankenstein identities. These identities build credit over time, apply for loans, and then vanish once funds are withdrawn. The challenge is that these identities don't belong to real people, so they often go undetected by traditional monitoring systems. With all this being said, how can you protect yourself against these scams? Part 2, how to protect yourself. Now that we covered the threats, let's focus on what you can do to stay safe. The good news is that while the technology is powerful, practical defenses still work if you use them consistently. Number 1, slow down and verify. Scammers thrive on urgency. Whether it's a fake kidnapping call or supposedly urgent message from your boss, they want you to panic and act without thinking. The best way to combat this is to slow down and verify. If something feels off, it probably is. When someone reaches out to you claiming to be a loved one in trouble, verify through a second channel. Call them directly using a known number. Ask a question only they know how to answer. You can even establish a family safe word that must be used in emergencies. In corporate settings, don't act on financial requests based on solely a phone call or an email, even if it sounds authentic. verified through internal channels. A 2-minute check can prevent a 6-figure mistake. Training yourself to pause and confirm may be the most powerful habit you can develop. Next, let's look at how you can strengthen your digital foundation. Number 2, use strong security practices. Your digital security starts with strong passwords. Avoid using the same password across multiple platforms. Instead, use a password manager to generate and store complex, unique passwords. This greatly reduces the risk of credential stuffing attacks. Two-factor authentication adds a second layer of protection. Always opt for the app-based 2FA like Google Authenticator or Authy instead of SMS. Hardware keys like YubiKey offer even greater security, especially for sensitive accounts like banking or email. In addition, regularly audit your account activity. Most platforms allow you to view login history and device activity. Review these logs to catch suspicious access early. Set up account alerts when available. These simple habits can significantly improve your digital resilience. Security isn't just about passwords though, it's about what you share. So number 3, limit public exposure. Everything you share online can be used against you. Seemingly innocent details like your pet's name, your birthday, or your high school can be enough data to answer common security questions. AI tools scrape social media for exactly this kind of data. Review the privacy settings on your social media accounts. Limit public access to your posts, photos, and contact info. If you need to post personal milestones or travel plans, wait until after the fact. Avoid tagging your location in real time. You should also be mindful of your professional data. Sites like LinkedIn provide a roadmap of your career and can help scammers impersonate your colleagues. Be cautious about accepting connection requests from people you don't know or clicking links sent through networking platforms. Yet, even with strong habits, tech can help fill the gaps. So number 4, use protective tools. Modern antivirus software does more than detect viruses. It can help flag suspicious behavior, phishing sites, and even stop ransomware. Ensure your antivirus is up to date and includes real-time monitoring. Free software is better than nothing, but paid versions often offer more of a robust protection. Browser extensions like HTTPS Everywhere, Privacy Badger, or Bitdefender's Traffic Light can help block malicious content before it ever reaches you. Many also include phishing detection to prevent accidental clicks on fake sites. These tools are especially useful when you're checking emails or browsing social media. For more comprehensive protection, consider identity monitoring services. Platforms like Aura, LifeLock, or Norton 360 monitor the dark web, credit bureaus, and public records for signs of identity theft. These services alert you early, often before the damage is done, and provide support for resolving fraud cases. Finally, awareness needs to go beyond you. It needs to spread. So number 5, educate your circle. The people around you may not be as tech savvy as you. Educating them can stop scams before they start. Start with the basics. Explain what deepfakes are, how phishing works, and what suspicious behavior looks like. Create a shared family protocol for emergencies. Establish a safe word everyone agrees on, and stress that no action, financial or otherwise, should be taken without verification. Encourage elderly relatives to hang up on suspicious calls and call you directly. Host casual training sessions or share informative videos with coworkers and friends. Make cybersecurity a part of everyday conversation. The more people know, the harder it is for criminals to succeed. In the age of AI, community awareness is a powerful line of defense. So as we conclude, artificial intelligence isn't inherently dangerous, but in the wrong hands, it becomes a weapon. The best defense isn't paranoia, it's preparation. The more you understand these tactics, the better you can protect yourself and those you love. Share this video, start a conversation, because in the age of AI, awareness is armor.